The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Wanye Morris of Boys to Men, and by the way, I'm the new owner of Landis Entertainment. No, I'm just joking. I want to wish Jeff Landis and Landis Entertainment a happy 26th anniversary. You are watching a dose of Landis. And I thank you. Peace.
Hello, my name is Sean Stockman of Boys to Men. Ooh. Darling, I can't explain. Where did we lose our way? And said it's driving me insane. And I know I just need one more chance to prove my love to you. And if you come back to me, I'll guarantee that I'll never let you go. Ooh, can we go back to the ways? Yeah. Ooh, can somebody tell me how to get things back the way they used to be? Sing it. Oh God, give me the reason I'm down on bended knee. Ladies and gentlemen, your host and producer of A Dose of Landis, Mr. Jeff Landis.
Welcome to A Dose of Landis. You like my jacket? You like it? You like it? You want to feel it? Feel it? Don't you wish you could have it just like I do? But anyways, welcome to A Dose of Landis. Not only do I have a perfect outfit, I'm going to go to a prom date. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. By the way, this show right here on Dose of Landis is going to be our greatest, most viewed shows that we've had. Now this group right here, Jack Russell's Great White, is one of them. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you clips of, not the clips, actually I want to show you the whole show of the Donnie Baker, the beautiful people, Angelina Love and Velvet Sky. We got to interview them, and then Jack Russell's Great White. I love my jacket. So ladies and gentlemen,
That was a pretty cool outfit, though, you gotta admit.
Oh yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, here is the most viewed shows. Right, here's the photos of them. Thank you, Wesley, very much. Like I said, right here is the most watched YouTube videos that we've had. That's only top 3, top 4. That's crazy. So I'm gonna go pimping out. See you later.
No, just
stop.
No.
This is not only the season finale, but we're also having a big name. Like I said, the very first show that we had Rob Van Dam on for Let's Comedy. So today, on the final episode of A Dose of Landis, we have Donnie Baker. How's it going?
I'm glad to be here. I swear to God, I got a good beer and fire-ass hot chicks out there waiting to find their new Porcosaurus. I swear to God, I'm here and I'm proud to be here. And I'd rather be nowhere else but here, state law.
Oh, wow. And Mike's got a couple questions to ask you before we have some more.
The first question I have is, I'd like to have you tell everybody how you got started. I know I first found you on Emery King's Facebook page, but I know you started on the Bob and Tom show and things like that, so why don't you tell everybody at home how you got into the business?
Well, I worked in a place that I won't mention because I don't want them to get the publicity, but I used to get mad at my boss to the point rather than quit, I'd pick up the phone in the break room, and then every time I'd call, it seemed like he'd come in, because I'd have to call Bob and Tom to vent, and then all of a sudden one day when I was on Bob and Tom, he started pushing to the point. I got so pissed. I said, "Shut up, Randy!" And I think it's sort of resonated with people because everybody's got a Randy in their life. Because I work for, I'm talking about the kind of dick that put a sign in the break room that said your smile should be the most important part of your uniform. Well, how's come we ain't got dental insurance, Randy? So it's one of them things that sort of related to people. So I did, from there, they said, "Hey, why don't you call again?" And next thing you know, rather than doing it over a cordless phone, I started doing these lectures.
Now, you know, like I said, we're Fort Wayne grown, and we're here in Marion, Indiana. But you're coming to Fort Wayne, Indiana. Well, tell us a little bit about Fort Wayne and what can Fort Wayne expect to see? Is this your first time in Fort Wayne?
No, man, I've been in Fort Wayne. I probably know more about the state capitol than anybody I know of. I was in Fort Wayne's with my band one time, the Pork Pistols. We did a show in Pierre's, and I didn't even know what it was. It looked like the world's biggest Texas Roadhouse. And then it was awesome. We did a show there. I've done shows in Fort Wayne's and a bunch of different places. I've been to the good side of Fort Wayne, the bad side of Fort Wayne. A lot of people don't know that's where the Civil War started. So I hope to go back there. I'll be there December 1st. We're looking to rock it out with Red Rubber Comedy. I swear to God, I'll put the O in Fort Wayne. Y'all see your O face. State law.
Oh, I'm definitely ready for that. Now, before we go, what would you like to say to the fans of Donnie Baker? How could we find you? And because I see you everywhere on Facebook, YouTube. Let people know how to get hold of you.
Well, for most people, it's like hunting season. You follow the blood trail. But in my case, you go to DonnieBaker.com. You listen to Bob and Tom. You go on Facebook or the YouTubes. You just search Donnie Baker, I.E., just like the Allman Brothers, and you will find me there. And if you ain't sure, just look at me. I mean, I look like David Coverdale's and Kid Rock had a baby. So the fact remains, it ain't hard to find. I'm also on the Twitters at Donnie Baker 1. So you can go to all them places and be sure to go check out my band, the Pork Pistols. We're going to be on the road again soon, too. So I'm everywhere. I'm like a crop dust fart. You ain't going to escape this.
Well, thanks, Donnie, for your time, and we look forward to seeing you in Fort Wayne here up shortly, and stay tuned to A Dose of Landis.
They made a fortune off that shit. They doubled their business. They had a line out the door 200 yards. Most of them diabetic because you get your milk and sugar in the same fucking set. Straight fucking law. It's like a Lunchable without the Snickers in it. Angel Skinner, fuck her nipples. I hate her. I hate that bitch that her nipples were fucking perfect. Angel Skinner's, when I met her nipples are exactly 16 inches apart. Now, I swear to God, Scotty Winkler got the level out from Menards to fucking prove it. 16 inches apart. Me and him was working construction then. And she'd show up at Benny's, y'all on break. We'd be on break, we'd get her boobs out back by the fucking pool table. And the manager's like, they gotta be pasted or covered up. Well, fuck, we just got them out. So Scotty's like, don't worry about it, Donnie. So he took some of that pool cue chalk. I swear to God, he fucking smurfed him just like this, and like this. And that's when we fell in love, because I leaned her over at the pool table, didn't even call my pocket, I was hitting that shit. You know, her titties got pressed against the drywall. That bitch got hired on as a fucking human stud finder, making time and a half over me and Scotty, and we had our fucking union cards. Ain't no way to measure his pain. Then I got to Patty Ferguson. I break up with Angel. Patty's my rebound. She had been gaining weight, eating Funyuns like Nabisco needed their bags back, but I was stuck with her through that. I remember the only time we did bang, I'd take her to a climate-controlled storage unit, just like this. I swear to God. My Aunt Putty used to have an antique fucking booth at the flea market, so she had to store her inventory, so I fucking take Patty there because I knew if my buddy saw, so I could just say, well, she's helping me move stuff. But no, we pounded out there like ground chuck every fucking Thursday. I swear to God. Fucking days. But Patty's her left nipple was always leaning this way. Like a lazy eye or something. You ever remember that ice cream man that you couldn't tell if he was asking you what you wanted or the kid across the street? That's what her titties looked like. Her left nipple was always leaning this way. I swear to God, like when we started getting over to her, we'd get the Ouija board out and fuck around. I was like, Patty, the spirits are telling you to get your titties out. But then that left nipple was always doing like a lazy eye. I was always, even if you pushed them together, the left one was always like checking its blind spot, you know. It ain't funny, it's called a stigma titty. I had to break up with her because I didn't get all my shots as a kid. Now, there's so much shit in this world that don't make no fucking sense. I'm pissed at M&M's. I'm pissed at calling fucking Kaepernicks for fucking up football. And I'm pissed at Andrew Luck for being in intensive care for the last 4 fucking years. Fucking wrapped up like a mummy with a coupon gauze. He needs to shave the fucking beard. Although we had a good discussion. Somebody said the beard, well, he's got a beard. He looks like Curious George was raised by an Amish family. But now it's longer. Now he's grown it out. He looks like he's spying for Al-Qaeda. I think that's why we ran the ball so good when he was healthy and playing quarterback. Because he looked like he's for Al-Qaeda's. Defense wouldn't fucking blitz a line because they didn't know if he was going to hike it or fucking detonate. Fuck cover too, man. Let that fucker run. But then Colin Kaepernick starts that march about, I'm going to take a knee for... How do you fucking not stand? Fuck, Lieutenant Dan would stand for the fucking national anthem. I'm supposed to feel sorry for him making $1 billion.
Exactly.
Some Christian. I think where I come from, these colors don't run. I swear we would cover our hearts for Freebird. And then he claims that I'm being oppressed and it's a collusion, like all the editors got to fucking together. They wouldn't let him. Maybe it's because he had one game last time he fucking played. He had more interceptions than passing yards. That made no fucking sense. Look at that. Other than that, he fucking quit anyways and passed up another fucking offer. Oh, I'm oppressed. God, that shit pisses me off. That fucking thing will swell up like a... You know, and then I said like this. Okay, if there's oppression, Johnny Man, I thought Johnny Manziel's was fucking better. But then they're like, oh, we can't hire him. He's a junkie. He's got a needle in his arm. Well, fuck, he's still better than Kaepernick for my fucking money. I'd rather Johnny Manziel with a needle in his arm, because that way if the football loses there, we're guaranteed not to have another fucking deflate game. Thank fucking Lord. I heard today, Mary, there was a shooting at your B-dubs. And I thought I was the only one that thought their wings sucked. 2 different ways to fill out a comment card, motherfucker. You can either do it cursive or hollow point 9mm. Stand fucking ball. The service sucks. Put that in the spicy garlic. Now this is weird. I feel like I'm on an international space station or something. we got going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4 empty buckets. Damn. Can't tell if they're drinking beer or playing Janus. Look at all the fucking empty beers they're pouring out. There's no fuckers know how to drink beer. Yeah, no shit. I'm happy it's a weekend. I had a long fucking week. Traveling set today. They put me on an airplane today. I live in Florida. They put me on an airplane, and the dick next to me, they talk about the man spread now. That's making the news that it's unchristian, the man spread. Well, I don't mind it, except I'm in a window seat. This sucker in the middle seat spreading his legs like this. Look like a fucking space invader. He's just like this. And so I'm pinned against the window. I had less room than a lap child. He's spreading his legs all proud like this. I finally said, "What are you waiting on, peanuts or a pap smear? I'll put your ass." And I swear to God, you said pissed off. I said, "Now, fucker, you wait till we get over international air like Kentucky when that dream car comes by. I'm gonna put 6 Coke cans in a pillowcase and Sean Penn right over the fucking face." I'm gonna start that's a finisher. Keep it up. Scissor kick your throat and split your carotid artery, and there ain't no first aid kit on Southwest. Look at that. Hey, I know, I feel like we're doing a show in a fucking pod. You ever seen them pods? It's just really, now they're called pods, but that's fucking Rosetta Stone for meth lab. My cousin Ron runs his meth lab out of the fucking pod. And the fumes are bad because there ain't no inhalation. You gotta have like dilly mufflers like you have on the diesel, but I feel like I'm in a fucking pod here. No shit, I'll get to it, my fucker. Hold your mouth. You know that shit like it's an auction. Okay, I'll tell a joke. I heard this one on Donald Trump. 2 prostitutes. Damn, she's fire ass hot. Put her right in the front row. She's staring right at Donnie Baker's pork sword. Lucky sucker. Okay, where are we here? Fuck, I feel like we're in the world's largest mini barn. CNN's right now. Anderson Cable. Thank you so much. You look like Wyatt Earp. I'll throw the shocker, state ball. I'm a lot better now. Where am I left? Oh, shit, okay. Oh, yeah. Now, there we go. Turn sideways and I'll get in there. Or you can ask him.
Fuck camper dicks.
Now the Christmas card is sent for the year.
I'm not trying to go over it.
Go give him 5, Maddie.
I can't. I don't have my shoes on.
Well, it's okay.
Who wants popcorn? Did you want a picture with the kids with him?
Sure.
Hey, dinner. Oh, wow.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from?
Yeah, but this one, like, I have some of the Swiss color that go back to that and the black. Starting with what? Two color things that like, I love everybody doing it. What Jen emailed Shane Smith, that I should tell you about children's we love doing the 4th of July. She's like, oh great. And then she told me that we were going to do a couple movies. We were kind of trying to do like, my suggestion was like try to do 2 different movies. Like pick 2 different Sundays so people can, you know, do like all of us together, so just kind of talk about, you know, what we want to cast and what we want to be and how we can help set up
The winner today is number 1.
Congratulations. I'm so excited. She got
Back to Hood Lottery and the Rolling.
they have this great book. So now we have really awesome craft. She also bought this one you can use
$5 million.
stuff out of just for the last few months. It's called a year's worth of children's church.
Ice cold beer.
And she just bought them. I want to give it with the back of we always have. I can have one, but I don't know if I have It's actually going to be kind of
It was so spread out. It was so spread out that even like the food.
Okay, Maddie. Come on. Come on. Okay, come on.
I'm Dan Landis with WOWO News here in center field of the old Wizards Stadium. It's the big auction today as they try and auction off anything and everything here at the old ballpark. They've got old bases, a bunch of old pitching rubbers, engineering equipment, audio equipment. Anything you can imagine is up for auction today as a piece of Fort Wayne history is sold off piece by piece. What do you see?
There's a locker on the other side in the home locker room that is autographed by a bunch of ex-players through the Wizards here in Fort Wayne I'd like to have for memorabilia.
What are you willing to pay for it?
$100 to $200.
I'm gonna buy some of the bleacher seats. Yeah, I'll probably put them in my house. I got the Coliseum seats in my front house, so I want to add that to my collection.
I just came out to look at some seats and a little bit of memory from Fort Wayne.
What's the biggest thing you sold today?
Believe it or not, it was the bleachers and the light towers. Those were the most valuable things that we sold.
How'd we do today?
We did really well. I think Randy and the county commissioners will be pleased with what happened today. Had a bunch of good bidders come out and very interested in purchasing back a lot of things that could be used at other places, and they did do that, and it was a great day. Everybody had a lot of fun and got some really good deals and also bought some very valuable things at a good price. The county got their money, and it looks like everybody got what they needed.
Stadium officials say about 1,000 people came in and out of the ballpark today, spending about $200,000. The stadium set to be torn down on June 8th. With a WOWO.com exclusive, I'm Dan Landis for News Talk 1190 WOWO.
the excitement and the noise. I love the crowd.
It's a good thing for children to come and watch a baseball game.
It's baseball. I mean, what's better than baseball in summertime?
What do you say? Y'all say what?
I love the Superstars.
Now everybody say.
They can run around and be safe here. I love baseball. And the fireworks.
Dose. He talks about wrestling and everything, so when it comes to TV, he is the king of all media. He knows how to burn of all media. Forget how it's stern to say it like this, oh, he's the man this, and now you get a dose of Landis.
Thank you, man.
What's up in San Antonio? You're watching a dose of Landis.
You just got your dose here today at Throwback. Fort Wayne Wizards, baby. Thank you very much.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
You too, man. Welcome to Dose Landis and Heroes and Legends as well. I've interviewed her a couple of weeks ago, and here I am with beautiful people. What's the deal? I'm trying to do an interview here, and you're flapping your hair.
Just being beautiful and alluring. You can't have a problem with that, do you?
No, I'm just trying to do an interview. I'm trying to figure out.
Try harder.
Ow! So here tonight, you guys are here in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Yeah, and if Fort Wayne could have held off the rain and the winds and the winter-like weather in mid-April, that would have been nice.
So what are you guys doing here tonight here at Heroes and Legends? I mean, what's going on?
We're eating Oreos, we're signing autographs, we're taking names and kicking ass, pretty much. But not in that order.
You were waiting in our line. So we're very busy today.
Yes, they are very, very
We
busy.
have lots of Oreos to tend to. Oh, and somebody just burped off the
Nobody
record.
wants
That's
to eat.
pretty gross. Okay.
Everyone's on a diet apparently.
So, okay, I'm not going to pretend that didn't happen, but okay, moving on.
Are you going to say I need to be on a diet because it could possibly be me with the burping?
Yes.
If you're going to interview the beautiful people / the allure, you have to just prepare to be insulted. If you can't handle it, then that's the walkway. You know where to go.
You better have your hair washed. You better have showered. You better have gum in your mouth. No dandruff on your shoulder. Have a little man's cologne and know how to talk to a woman properly, or else you have to suffer the consequences, which we are good at dishing out. Thank you.
Are we done yet? Are we done yet? Are we done yet?
All right, I've never dealt with. All right, I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
Bye.
Show 1. Just last year, I had Jake the Snake Roberts on, and he was saying every year you get bigger and bigger. And why can't I get bigger with Jack Russell's Great White? How you guys doing today?
Great. It's awesome to be in balmy, warm Indiana. This is nice.
Yeah, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Yeah.
I'm going to be over here. I'm going to talk to you like this because the mic's far away.
I'm trying to pass it to you guys.
Is that okay?
I'm trying to pass it to you guys.
All right. I'm going to still talk like this. Just kidding.
Anything can happen on a dose of Landis. I mean, you never know. So, right. Ron Jeremy called it something else. I forgot what it was when I had him on. But it was crazy. So you guys are going to be performing tomorrow night at the Clyde Theater at Fort Wayne. Is this your guys' first time?
Never.
Not our first time at Fort Wayne. I remember we played Fort Wayne and I canceled the show. Remember I had to work with Tesla, and I had an infection in my throat. We flew my doctor from Beverly Hills out to the show to check my cords out, and he goes, "Oh, you got a really bad infection." And then we flew back.
No, I remember, this is what I remember about Fort Wayne. This is one of the first places I played when I first got in the band in 87. This is one of the first places. It was Escanaba, Michigan, and I think we came down here.
Escanaba, that was with Night Ranger.
Yes. No. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Escanaba. Yes, the legendary Escanaba, Michigan. Then Fort Wayne, Indiana. Actually, I have like ex-relatives out here in Columbus. So
That's lovely.
A little tidbit. So people that's never been to the yeah, the big cell phones. That's Jackson. That's going to be his mind all day. The cell phone. So like, yeah, tablet. I tried to correct him, but he's right. So going through some past interviews, I understand you had health issues and stuff like that, and you're doing your comeback. What drove you to actually want to come back and do this?
Yeah, well, health issues. Let's see. First off, I shattered my left femur on stage. Second, I had to have back surgery for a herniated disc. Then what happened? Third, I burst my colon. I was in septic shock, coma for 5 days. And then I fell and shattered my pelvis. I have 3 bolts in this hip. I have 3 screws in my right ankle. Basically the Bionic Man. What drove me to come back is because I love to sing. I'm a singer. I'm a performer. And I'm the only one that's going to say when I'm done. And there was a few other gentlemen that I've known from the past that said I couldn't do it. So that really gave me a lot of motivation to do it. Nah, 7, 8 years later, I'm still doing it. So I could do a little ass shoving.
You guys are like rocking this whole entire year. I mean, you guys was in Detroit last night, or yes. Yeah, you guys in Detroit last night, and Grand Rapids. Okay. Okay, but you guys are still going at it. You guys are going everywhere. What tour dates you got coming up here? Not only just in Fort Wayne, but all around, because people want to see Jack Russell's Great White. Because I mean, it's one of the greatest bands around.
Here, but we are going to be Bogarts in Cincinnati. We're going to be at the Egyptian Room in Indianapolis, Chicago House of Blues, Cleveland House of Blues, Houston, Dallas House of Blues. No, there's 2.
Oh, what's the 3 on the end?
Oh no, that's with the Egyptian Room and. But you can always go to JackRussell'sGreatWhiteBand.com and probably see, information. Or you can go to Jack Russell's Great White Facebook page and probably get a lot more information than we can give you right now off the top of our heads.
That's understandable. Like I said, that's understandable. Yeah, you never know what you expect when you do interviews over here, but nothing wrong with that. Now, I want you guys to introduce yourself so everybody knows who you are. I mean, obviously everybody knows who you are, but you got bandmates as well. Well, you know what I mean, though.
Steven Tyler.
I'm Robert Plant.
No, I don't even know where. I don't know where to come. No, who's that other guy?
You could be Lex Luthor.
I want to be Dirk Diggler.
Bo Daggett.
Ben Deho. Ben Deho. My name's Ben Deho. Marty Cohn.
Yeah, she's Jewish guy, Marty Cohn. Murray Cohn. Yo, hey, Murray Cohn. Hey, he's my throat guy. Dr. Murray Cohn.
So, actually, on a Dose Landis, you never know what you expect, so you can say anything and everything. So it looks like Jackson be taking on my show. You want to take over my show now?
Well, so how long you been doing this?
I've been doing it for 24 years. Actually, my 24th anniversary date was actually the 15th of October, so I'm honored to be here with you guys.
Well, congratulations. So, what actually got you into the business anyway?
Well, I wanted to be a singer, and obviously my singing sucked, so I started doing talk shows, and then
Obviously.
obviously. Trust me, if you go to my YouTube channel, because I see you checked it out a couple times.
Stay away from
Stay away from the Jeff Landis singing. But then I started doing talk shows, and I did backyard wrestling, and then pro wrestling, and I was like doing Dose Landis, started doing interviewing celebrities. So I was like, we got something going on. So yeah.
So from wrestling to rapping, that's pretty cool, man. So now you're wrestling verbally with the Russell, and it looks like I'm winning because I have the mic. And this is now the Jack Russell Show, ladies and gentlemen, with my special guest, Jeff Landis. Yeah, I don't even know my own guest's name. And I have here Robbie Lockton from Jack Russell Great White, and a very special guest, Tony Montana from Jack Russell Great White, and Jeff Russell from Jeff Russell's Great White. And now I'm coming down off the LSD, so I'm going to give the mic back to Jeff.
You never know what you'd expect. Like I said, somebody that's never been to a concert, what can they expect?
Music.
Loud music.
I don't know. You never know what to expect. Yeah. It's a grab bag. Yeah. It's a cornucopia. Excellence. A cornucopia of excellence. Yes. That's what I'm going to say.
Actually, it's high velocity folk music is what it is. The band, everybody plays, they give themselves 100%. We all go out there and have fun. We enjoy playing with each other on stage, in front of people. No, we have a good time, man, and that's what it's all about. So, it's infectious. People love to come see a band that's enjoying themselves, and we genuinely do. I would put this band up against any band, on a good night. There's hell, even on a bad night, not that we have any of those, but if you haven't seen the band, you need to come out and see us, because we you will be amazed and startled and befuddled and bewitched and.
Nothing wrong with that. I can't have any more. My doctor told me no more energy drinks. But I'll tell you what, I had one today. It's somewhere around here. But yeah.
Oh, I probably drank.
Keep away from Jack. He might take everything from you.
I already put I put your stuff in my bag.
Oh yeah, but before he came to do the interview, like I said, we're trying to get everything worked out, and like I said, we're Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and TV Live. So it's like, and here I am searching for everything. Like my bag is missing, and come to find out that I got mistaken over here. But so yeah.
I'm like a magpie.
Right. If it's shiny, he'll use it. Now I understand that you guys working on any more albums coming out, because you guys got one out recently. That's it.
Actually, we've been working on songs for a while now. We got a few in the can, in the process of being finished. We've got a lot more writing to do. We'll just we write when we get a chance. We've been busy on the road, obviously, so it's a little more difficult. Thank you. And I feel like I'm talking to somebody's.
Well, tell them about the acoustic album.
The acoustic album, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, we decided to honor what we know to be, obviously, a great white album, and that is Once Bitten. I didn't have the pleasure or the honor of being on that album myself, but I got to tour behind it, so love the music, and the music is always, is perennial. So we went back and decided to do acoustic versions of those songs, and it's turning out amazing. So it's awesome.
The thing I found about it, which was a surprise to me, was the heavier songs. I was really concerned that they were going to come across, not cool acoustically, but those turned out to be the songs I liked the most.
Your own thing to them.
Yeah. And Save Your Love is a version. I've done several versions of the song over the years. And the version that we did this time was so different, and it is probably one of the favorite things I've recorded. Yeah, it really is a haunting melody. How about this haunting melody? Zamfir, master of the pan flute. Yeah, it's gonna be out soon. Yeah, which is gonna be, it'll be out by the end of the year. I've been speaking with the record. I've already spoke with the label, or they've spoke with me. Right. Anyway, so yeah, it'll be out soon. It's called Once Bitten Acoustical Bites, and it is really amazing. And what else is going on? There's my Shelter Me album, which is my first solo album. It was only released in Japan in 1996, has been released by Cleopatra worldwide now, and that's available. That's an amazing record. We've got a lot going on. It's been a busy year. We've got a cruise coming up next year in February. It's called the Legends Cruise. Roger Dalton, Legends Rock Cruise, right? What is it? Number 7. Lucky number 7. And the caveat for us doing this, the reason I decided to do this, because I've been kind of like, the Monsters of Rock cruise, and it's like a floating meet and greet, you know what I mean? And but when they approached me with this, it was like you have to go as Jack Russell, not Jack Russell's Great White. But the cool caveat was they want me to steer the ship because they found out that I'm a licensed captain. Of course, I'm not licensed to drive a cruise ship, but international waters and whatnot. Yeah, passengers, hold on to your seats. 3-foot waves in the pool.
No, I also understand too that you're in works of a book. How's that turning out so far?
Well, it's really good actually. It's going to be very interesting. My life story reads like a work of fiction. I should just call it. You're not going to believe any of this crap, but buy it anyway. It's coming along. It'll be finished by December, and hopefully out early next year. I've been reading through the chapters and making little corrections here and there with my ghostwriter. We've got one more. He's coming out to my boat to spend another few days with me on it, and then we're gonna be down to finishing it off, and it's gonna be called Dancing on the Edge.
Looking forward to reading it and looking forward to getting it. Like I said, I'm very honored to. I'm glad that you guys were able to do this for me. Like I said, I remember I was like 5 or 6 years old. My mom and her boyfriend they had Once Bitten Twice Shy on, and that song was like in my head, and yeah, well, yeah. And yeah, so my mom was watching my kids actually because I got my kids this weekend, and I told her I was interviewing you guys, and she knows how I got on you guys by listening to you guys through her. And Mom, thank you very much.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so I was like, wow. So Mom, if you're watching, thank you for watching my boys for me, JJ and Brett. Yeah, my mom's watching them for me because.
Thanks for turning him on to the good music, and thanks for being a fan. And all you people out there that are fans, thank you, and thanks for the support. We do this for you, And what's the matter with your foot, man? You got like a he's wearing a swim fin, like one of those duck feet. Actually, he dropped. Tell him the story. This is a good story. This is a guy. This is a guy that wears combat boots every day of his life. I mean, he wears them in the shower. But one day he decides to go barefoot. And he's in his garage, and he's lifting a car rim, a tire, right? No.
I was in the ring with Ralph Gracie, and he got me into a heel hook. No, I'm kidding. Seriously, I was putting a box away in a garage on top of a tire rim, and I was in there with bare feet. And then I was pushing the box and kept pushing it, the box on top of it, stupidly, thinking it was going to go further into the wall, and the rim came down on my foot. So, needless to say, I'm kind of been immobile for the last, a little bit hobbled, but I'm getting better each day. And when I come back, it's going to be with a vengeance. I'm not kidding. I got a lot of pent-up anger right now.
You're still killing it on the guitar and stuff like that, so you're going out there even on tour.
Yeah, I'm still, yeah, I'm still playing. That's the plus. So there's always an upside, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
now I've got my new co-host wants to ask you a couple questions, and same with my girlfriend, and same with Joe. Before. Yeah. We'll just randomly. We'll just randomly. We'll just randomly get like a sign that says who. I'm just kidding. We won't do that. But before we go on my part, what would you think to say to the fans out there?
I think I said it, yes. But once again, thank you very much for your support. And thanks for watching the Jack Russell Show. It's been a pleasure having Jeff on as a guest. And my other guests, Tony Montana, Robbie Locklear, Steven Tyler, and Robert Plant, who had to leave earlier. He had to go to the bathroom. He had some really bad Mexican food. And tomorrow, yes, we are playing tomorrow at Clyde Theater in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And we'll all be there, and including Robert Plant and Elvis. And actually, we always put him on the guest list in case he does decide to show up. I heard he's working at 7-Eleven somewhere, but, the Globe could be wrong. Yeah. There you go, man. So anyway, yeah, but thank you so much for your continued support, and go Heathcliff.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for more with Amanda's got some questions, and Nicole and Joe does. Thank you.
Landis, the land of Landis, direct from the land of Landis before time. Oh no!
I know, right?
So how did the band get together?
Oh no! How did you meet? Like, you guys set up? Was it on Facebook? Did you guys meet on Facebook? Is bands.com? Is that how that went?
we met on Match.com. That's how we met.
Ah, that's a beautiful story.
It is.
Music.com.
Actually, though, that is the question that I am going to ask you, though. I want a beautiful story, but beautifully funny. What is your favorite story from on tour? What's happened that is just the craziest? You can't even believe that this even... Oh, we're going there.
I don't think most of them I could tell you, so I'm going to let him go.
No. Let me see. There was a story, and I don't know if this is true or not.
Oh, I got a good one.
Apparently... Now, I remember this differently from what I heard. We were in Texas, Midland, Texas. And I remember getting up 4 in the morning, and I went out, and they had a Starbucks in the lobby, And I went to the front desk, and I asked the girl to if I could get some coffee. She said, sure. So I remember sitting in the chair with my legs up on those long skinny tables, and my legs up on the table and waiting for him to make me some coffee. And I get the coffee. Thank you very much. I go back to my room. And the next day, I hear that this girl talking about how telling Robbie that sent a message that the singer was out in the lobby. Is he okay? He came out and naked in the lobby and was asking, got a cup of coffee. And I'm like, what? I clearly remember being clothed, and I seriously doubt that she would have got me a cup of coffee had I walked out in the lobby naked. I don't know why you wouldn't call the cops, why you would actually make me a cup of coffee. But, anything's possible in the world of Jack Russell. And so, clearly I'm not embarrassed by it. I really don't care. But, it could have happened.
No, I better not say any more than that. The description she gave of him, can I say it, was exactly what I saw of him in his room earlier. So I thought, it's possible. No, I got a good story, though, and it happened to be in Texas as well. We were playing in Texas at that little dumpy place, and there's this girl that was just into Jack, like so into him. And she climbs up, there's like a little ramp out front, and she climbs up on the stage, and he's singing Save Your Love, and she's got both legs up, and he's not paying any attention to her, got both legs up, and she's starting to grind. It's actually pretty sad. And she's grinding, and she's going for it, and I'm going, whoa, look at this girl, and Jack's just singing, not paying any attention. And she had her hands behind her and her legs up and her mini skirt, whatever. And she slipped and fell. And she went, and I felt her head hit the ground. It was actually pretty sad, but it was like, ka-clunk, like, ooh. And she got up like all dazed, and then she ran out of the building. She probably was in the hospital. So it's pretty sad, but that stuck out of my head as, wow. Yeah, a big knot. Yeah.
Worth it.
So you just want stories from this particular band?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Let me see. I got another one here. Hang on. Oh God, who can I make fun of now besides myself? I'm usually the guy that does all the stupid stuff. Oh God, I'm thinking of a funny Dickie story because he's not here. Oh yeah! Oh God! This is like yeah. Anyway, some people are really regular, and some people have to take like psyllium husk to stay regular. Well, we found in the world that there are people that are so regular they can actually poop on command. Now, maybe it's a thing with the German race, how they're very regimented. And, before every show, I'm like, where's Dickie? He's in the bathroom, of course, taking the pre-show dump. It has become, you can set your watch by it. Whatever time the show is, 5 minutes before, I'm looking around for the drummer. He's gone. So the showtime is whenever, if the showtime's 10 o'clock, well, no. It's whenever Dickie gets finished. That's when our showtime is. So tomorrow night we'll be going on post-dump.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, promptly post-dump. Yes. His timing's impeccable. He's a drummer.
How about you? You got any favorite ones? Nothing? Nothing at all, huh? Come on.
Hold on a second. He's got a great story. He is a Bambi killer. He is a Bambi killer. This is just not even cool. No. So I'm laying down in the back of the van. He's driving. We're trying to go. We have an 8-hour drive to our next destination, driving through the night. And I'm laying in the back, and I hear like him yelling, and then a screech, and I hear a thud. There's a thud on the front of the van. And then from there, I didn't see the visuals, so.
I remember. We're flying down the road. We're doing like 80 miles an hour. And everybody's sleeping, and me and Tony are just talking. Blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, this deer comes flying out of nowhere. Boom! And we're like, ah! And the next thing I see are like 4 legs sticking straight this way, sliding off the off ramp. That sucker was doing $1.80 when he went on $1.80.
So the long story short, that 8-hour drive turned into 16 because we were on the side of the road for at least 8 hours. The good news, we had to sleep there, and that was a horrible part. But the good part about it is we had venison for breakfast.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Fresh. There you go.
He was bucking for trouble when he crossed that road.
That's
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
He was on balls, man. That thing took off.
It was like a cue ball.
Just crushed, totally, man. Crushed it.
It's completely demolished.
Never did see him, actually. Never saw the animal. Looked around and didn't.
No, tried to find him.
It might have got up and ran.
Gone. Just gone.
I doubt it, but I mean,
Yeah, he probably took off for a couple miles and then.
It went off into the darkness. I'm pretty sure. In fact, I think we saw it the next day because we drove back the other way.
There's no way it lived through that.
That's okay. It doesn't matter. It's not important. Next. No, next. It's okay. Let's go.
Well, I appreciate you sharing some fun road stories with us.
Yeah, Tony actually, he's probably got a good story from back in the day.
Let's hear it back in the day.
Feel free to use Michael as an example.
I can't. I mean, they're just too much.
Okay, well, there was this one night. I have insomnia, so like really bad insomnia, and I was taking this medication called Halcyon, which is really strong, but I built up a really big tolerance for it. So one night, everybody felt like they wanted to try some, so I gave everybody some, and of course, everybody was in different states of bizarreness, and Audie spent an hour trying to blow up a rubber and put it over his head. And Michael passes out, and we proceeded to stick cigarette butts in every orifice. We had him kind of out of his nose. We had like 5 in his mouth that coming out of his ears.
That was pretty funny.
That was awesome. And Kendall, he was just drunk.
These guys used to make, because I used to be able to sleep. I can sleep anywhere. I can lay down there and go to sleep, right? So these guys used to get a kick out of this. I'd be in the airport, I'd lay down on the floor, and I'd just go to sleep. And we're waiting for a flight. So they would take pictures of, they would put stuff all over me, balanced pieces of bread. They put gummies on the end of my nose, gum, and they take pictures. I got all these pictures of me in like just like comatose with food and whatever stacked on me. It's pretty fun. Yeah, good. That's friends for you.
At least you know you've got surrounded by good friends right there.
Oh God! There was one night in a snowstorm. Mark was in the back lounge, and we just got this video camera, right? And we're all like playing with it. So I get up on the roof, and I'm crawling across the roof of the tour bus. Went through the escape hatch, and I opened up the escape hatch where Kendall was in the back lounge. I'm all filming with this chick, and he looks up. He's like, "Ah!" Oh, anyway, the old days. Oh, yeah, so many careers would have been over.
I have to add that I'm so glad that Jack's matured a lot since then.
Really? Have not.
Yeah. Some things never change.
Right. All right. Well, thank you guys for talking with me.
Just thinking. Some things are the same. Some things, as much as they change, they never.
What did I say? He goes, I forgot. It's like being
perpetually in the third grade.
Fourth grade.
Okay, fourth grade.
Right.
I don't know. My daughter's in fourth grade. She seems a little more mature than that.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Fourth grade pre-Facebook. Pre-Facebook, fourth grade. It's different. Well, guys, thank you for sharing some stories with me. I am going to turn this over to someone else here, but good luck at the show tomorrow night. Have a blast playing the new Clyde Theater. That place is amazing. They did a great job out there. It's good. You'll have a good time. Good time. Should be packed. I know a lot of people.
But I got a simple question for you. Who were some of your musical influence for you guys?
Okay.
Individually?
Yes.
Oh, it's so many, all over the map. So.
Glenn Campbell was, yeah, he's
Donny Osmond. No, I'm kidding.
Beatles, Beach Boys. That was what started it all out for me.
Gosh. Well, you know, obviously Zeppelin and Aerosmith is our big, you know, kind of godfathers over this band, I think, in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
And your sound reminds me a lot of Aerosmith.
Uh-huh.
When I was listening to the most recent album that you guys just put out in 2017,
yeah,
I was enjoying that song, My Addiction,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a good one.
There you go.
Yeah, Crazy will definitely
Crazy,
give you the feeling of Aerosmith for sure.
I mean, you know, there's that blues element that we have, and you know, there's it's Americana. It's American rock and roll. You know what I mean? That's what.
Which is influenced by the British, right?
Right, yeah.
You know,
right.
Beatles, and I mean, I grew up on Beatles. I actually was a huge Deep Purple fan. Loved Deep Purple, Beatles, Creedence. Yeah. I mean, and all the Southern rock. I mean, all that stuff I started off on. ZZ Top. I love Johnny Winter. I mean, it's just so many. You just can't even list them. I mean, there's so many things that I learned when I was
Yeah, I mean,
growing up.
everything that you listen to and like, I think, becomes part of your music.
Yeah.
And I'm going to send you off to the next one. Thank you for your time.
Sure. Thanks, man.
Guys. Yeah, I'm not too big on questions, you know. First of all, what happened to Dimebag Daryl? Do you guys fear that? Wow. Fans coming up to you and attacking you guys that way?
No, because I pack heat when I'm on stage. You know, honestly, sometimes yes, only because of the Rhode Island tragedy. You know, not anymore really so much, but I've always had that fear though, ever since I was a kid. I don't know why. It's just. There's so many people so many celebrities that get, you know, like John Lennon, and there's a lot of wackos out there, you know what I mean? And you just don't know. I mean, Dimebag was a really good friend. He was a big fan of mine, as I was of his. Matter of fact, there's a video somewhere where he was impersonating me, and you seen it? So, but you know, I don't really realistically think about that when I'm on stage. I'm having too much fun. If it happens, you know, it'll be over quick.
Well, security is so much more, you know, heightened now these days too. Almost every place you go, any kind of public place.
Yeah, I walked in there and they did the wand on me. I get them to dress, I'm gonna pull out my knife, and I go, that worked out real well. I forgot I had it with me. Anyway, so.
You guys have met a lot of bands, I'm sure. I'm sure you guys have met a lot of big bands just like yourselves along the way, Metallica, Ozzy. Am I right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I sat next to Ozzy on the plane one time going to England, and I was sitting next to my manager, Alan Niven, who was sitting next to me and made sure I stayed sober. And he fell asleep, and Ozzy gives me a copy of his new record. What was it? The one with No More Tears, right? And so I'm listening to it before it was released, and he starts handing me these pills, you know what I mean? So I'm like, boop, boop, boop. I get to Heathrow, and I'm bombed. And my manager could not figure out for the life of me how I got all the way. He goes, how'd you get, I go,
It's the fallout.
It's a jet lag, man. So yeah, you know, we've met a lot of cool people, over the years. The biggest rush I ever got was I was back. Actually, the first time I met Steven Tyler, we were playing at a little club in Canada. They were up there doing their record, and we were playing this little teeny club. And after the show, I'm in the back of the bus with this stripper. And it's really weird because up there they got to wear these little pasties over their nipples. So it's kind of like, you know, sorry, the nipple's the whole thing. I mean, without the nipple, it doesn't really mean much. It's just a big bump. So anyway, he comes in the door and I'm like, and he's like, oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm going, no, wait, come back. He goes, no, I don't want to be rude, man. I'm like, no. I'm trying to kick the chick out. But, yeah, they came back after a show one time in an arena and was like, hey, I was reading this article about you, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, he was reading about me? You know, so, yeah, it's really neat meeting your idols, so.
I didn't meet anybody yet. I don't know. What it was Jack? I met Jack. Actually, my band in L.A. used to open for Great White back in the day, between their EMI release and between Once Bitten, they had another release, Shot in the Dark, which was on another label in L.A. And as another L.A. band, L.A. Kid. You know, we looked up to all these guys, you know, Rat and Great White and Motley Crue. Yeah. There's a poster in Alan's, when I first met Alan, I went to the Stravinsky office. There's a poster it says Great White at Pomona Valley Auditorium, and there's my band right there opening for you guys. We're the direct support. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I was a fan before I got in the band.
All of you. Because I'm definitely an 80s girl. I grew up in the 80s, big time. Went to high school, graduated in 91 and everything. And yeah, I listen to all you guys. Skid Row, you name it. Yeah, he'll tell you I'm a big time rocker. Yes, because you guys are probably I've seen a few bands in my time, but you guys are the first ones I've seen up front and actually talked to. No, I was honest. And my boss was like, you go, because I don't blame you. I'm working tomorrow, but that's okay. Yes.
Well, make sure you get off in time to go to the Clyde Theater in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Time to show start, guys.
Tomorrow night.
I think for us, we go on at 10.
Come and see the opening band.
Well,
The opening band is great.
Yeah,
The opening
right.
band is enough's enough. A great band. The Bull Boys are great. The whole tour's been great. Hair Nation, Sirius XM has been kick-ass.
Thanks to Veronica, too, for linking me up to you guys just as well. Veronica.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, our manager.
I thought it was Arm. I thought John. Didn't you go through John? Maybe not.
No, it was Veronica. She didn't.
Anyway,
Okay.
booking
Whatever.
information.
All right, cool.
Oh, yeah, booking information. Yes, booking for information.
Arm Entertainment. Go there. It's easy. Find them on the web.
Minnesota.
Yeah. To book the band.
So again, one more time, to get a hold of you guys, to book you guys for any shows or anything going up.
What's that?
A little bit louder now.
What'd you say?
Any booking shows?
Any what?
Arm Entertainment.
Oh, to book us? Arm Entertainment. You can go online and find ARM, Arm Entertainment, and that's how you would book the band.
For bar mitzvahs and,
weddings,
bachelor
You're gonna need
parties,
deep
that
pockets.
kind of thing. That's what we do. That's what we do. Awesome. Baptisms, bar mitzvahs.
Weddings. Funerals.
We have a side project called the Flying Zucchini Brothers.
No.
All right.
I know for Facebook Live, let everybody know tomorrow night.
Clyde Theater, October 21st. Clyde Theater.
2018.
2018, man.
New Year of our Lord.
We'll be on by 10 p.m.
Yep.
Or post boot.
Yeah.
Post dump.
Just post dump.
All right.
Together we had a time. Make that right for Wayne.
like my new one. Check this out. Check this out. Wait, I know that guy. How you been, Ben?
What's up? How you doing?
Man, I haven't seen you on TV in like forever.
Taking relaxed vacation.
I think the last time you were on TV is when we did the GZWA roundtable. Do you remember that?
Somewhat, yes, I do.
Somewhat,
yeah.
Now, again, he did camera for he hasn't done camera forever for me for forever.
Yep.
And it's honored to have him back on a Dose of Landis. Again, yeah, this is the most viewed shows you've ever seen. Donnie Baker, the beautiful people. I got to interview the beautiful people.
I know, I've seen that. I did see that video on Facebook.
That's interesting. And then Jack Russell's Great White, which is this shirt right here.
Yeah.
But we are going to be doing a show eventually down the road, a dedication to Sam.
Yeah.
He's going to be my co-host on this. Anything you want to say about Sam real quick?
The only thing I can say is I miss and love you, brother. I know you're in a better place. But just miss those phone calls, see what you're up to and everything like that. But you know that you don't have to be blood to be brothers, and we have been brothers probably, I don't know, since grade school. You know what I'm saying? So you're my blood. So I can't talk. You are my brother. I love you, man. And we'll see you again.
It's proof that friends could be blood no matter what it takes. So again, like I said, I wanted to bring Ben back on a Dose of Landis, show him back on TV. Me and him, we had a war before, wrestling match.
Yeah.
He won.
That was a good match.
He wanted to do a rematch, but I'm not in shape and he's not in shape.
No, look at me, y'all. I lost too much.
I've lost, I've gained. So again, thank you.
See, I lose, he gains. If he loses, watch, I'll start gaining.
I think I ate the other half of them. That's what happened.
Yeah, you probably did.
But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching a Dose of Landis, the most watched shows that we've had. I can't believe it, man. Donnie Baker is number one, if you know what Donnie Baker is. Number two, Beautiful People. And then Jack Russell's Great White, Once Bitten, Twice Shy. Isn't it crazy after all these years, no one even be interviewing these big names?
Right.
So, yeah, the next show's coming up. We have a Dose of Landis concert series coming on, featuring Bone, Thugs in Harmony, many other groups, Everlast, Wheatus. You got the Ultimate Celebrity, the Celebrity Edition coming up, maybe 2 parts of that. The celebrity we interviewed so far this season, and then you never know what to expect. I mean, these shows are very unpredictable. We weren't planning on doing this show, but I figured it's a must-watch show, so stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for... You like my jacket? You like it? You like it? My fat ass can barely fit it. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have been dosed.
And good evening. I'm Wanye Morris of Boys to Men, and by the way, I'm the new owner of Landis Entertainment. No, I'm just joking. I want to wish Jeff Landis and Landis Entertainment a happy 26th anniversary. You are watching a dose of Landis. And I thank you. Peace.
Hello, my name is Sean Stockman of Boys to Men. Darling, I can't explain. Where did we lose our way? And said it's driving me insane. And I know I just need one more chance to prove my love to you. And if you come back to me, I'll guarantee that I'll never let you go. Ooh, can we go back to the ways? Yeah. Ooh, can somebody tell me how to get things back the way used to be. Sing it. Oh God, give me the reason I'm down on bended knee. Ladies and gentlemen, your host and producer of A Dose of Landis, Mr. Jeff Landis.